welcome to this Wednesday Word of Wisdom. I'm really glad that you are joining me today. Holidays are hard upon us right now, and so I just want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now, before we dive right in, I want to ask you to subscribe to this video. And you know what? If you want weekly inspiration coming direct to your inbox, you can sign up at michellenewstetter.com/wednesdayword.html. All right, let's get right to it. For a lot of people, Christmas is a wonderful time filled with awe, with joy, with peace, with just love and kindness flowing around. There's this beauty in the air that draws people in, but not for everybody. For some people, Christmas is a really tough time of year. It's a time filled with loneliness or loss. For some people, it feels like their world is just falling apart, and all they can focus on is all of the things that they don't have or wish that they had. But the holidays still present us with a really great opportunity to increase our feelings of gratitude for everything in our lives that we do have. This is wonderful for our stress levels, as well as our relationships, our overall sense of life satisfaction, and our health. What we focus on is what we feel. And so when we focus on all of the losses that we have, all the things that we don't have that we wish we had, all of the ways that our life has gone awry, what are we going to feel? But when we flip the switch and we look at the things that we do have, the joys that we do have, the things that we have some semblance of control over, when we look at the things that we can be grateful for, the little blessings that are in our lives every day, we can start to switch into a more peaceful frame of mind. Serving others is another spectacular way of improving how we feel, really whenever, but right now we're looking at this sort of over the holidays type thing. It increases our confidence, our happiness, our sense of satisfaction in life. So gratitude helps people feel more positive emotions, to sort of be able to sit in the good experiences and just let yourself just be absorbed by all of the positive that's around you. Helps you improve your health and manage the challenges that come up for you. It helps you to build strong relationships, while serving others does a lot of the same things as well. It builds self-confidence, strong relationships. It helps us move through challenging times more effectively, and it leaves us with a positive feeling at the end of the day. And so when we can focus on our gratitude that surrounds Christmas and New Year's, it's particularly good for us because it reminds us of how easy it is to increase our feelings of gratitude about everything that we do have, which makes it easier to feel like we do have enough. But it's also one of those things that has to be done intentionally, and we have to practice. Just like with anything else, when we are faced with a difficult challenge, with difficult people, with increased levels of stress, handling things like loneliness or the winter blues, it can be tough to find that gratitude that we so desperately need to improve how we're feeling. But one of the ways that we can start to practice is to start a gratitude journal. I am a huge advocate of journaling, and not just like Dear Diary entries. I like a journal that has a purpose to it, that is about reflection, that we're asking ourselves strategic questions to support what we're putting into the journal. But a gratitude journal is really truly about looking at all of the good that we have in our world each and every day. Not just the big things that we're grateful for. Those things obviously are great. You know, if you live in a house and you like your car and you've got a great family or things like that. Those are awesome to have in your journal. But it's also the little things each and every day that when we focus on those, we're going to receive an emotional boost from each and every writing session. We get to kind of bring ourselves back to that state where that positive thing was impacting on us. And then as it becomes habit, you start to notice more and more things in your life that you actually do have to be grateful for. Things that often you might just even overlook. Really, it's because you have more practice with doing gratitude overall. Really, maintaining a gratitude journal long term starts to shift our headspace. It moves us into a much more positive place that helps us manage our stresses. The second tool that I have found to be extremely effective is how we deal with difficult people in our lives. People who have wronged us, people who have hurt us, the people that maybe we have some friction with right now. And the tool is to be thankful for the life lessons that you've received from those people. The who you want to be and how you want to show up based on the fact that this person was in your life. Being grateful that they were a part of your journey because it taught you something. It taught you about how the world can work, what a shift in mindset can do, who you could become or who you want to be. Gratitude has the ability to strengthen and improve relationships. It also has the ability to promote new connections, which can really help our mental health. Research shows that expressing gratitude for positive people around you can help those who are struggling with other mental health disorders like depression and anxiety. Anxious people feel a lot more at ease when they express gratitude and when they can share that experience with others. But you know what? We don't want to just leave it at the holidays. We want this to become a tool that we use more consistently. Coming the new year, I'm going to be bringing out a positive thinking challenge that I would love for you to join me in. I'll be sending out the links to sign up for that probably next week. The holidays are a time to focus on the most important aspects of life. We take time out to be with family, to share gifts, and to give to those who are less fortunate than us. Whether intentional or not, feelings of gratitude are often woven throughout these annual traditions and can impact our mental health in a positive way. So take the time this holiday to be grateful, to add value to those around you, whether they're friends, family, or even a complete stranger. And let's work on some gratitude. And I will be back with you next week.
Get your daily dose of motivation on the Motivational Moments with Michelle podcast. In Motivation with Michelle podcast, you'll get encouraging, uplifting, and life-changing wisdom that will transform your world at your fingertips, 24-hour a day. Get a fuller, deeper revelation of the tools you can implement to see incredible transformation in your life from Michelle Newstedter's powerful teachings. Tune in whenever you need to be edified, uplifted, or a dose of motivation, no matter where you are. Subscribe to Motivational Moments with Michelle podcast with Michelle Newstedter today on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or SoundCloud.